As most of you know, we finally got a kind of trailer, well, more like a teaser, for Alice in Borderland Season 3. And Netflix also dropped the release date. It's coming this September. I'm just as excited as you are. We've already talked about some Season 3 speculations in previous videos, but this time, we're diving into the new games teased in the trailer. Plus, we'll look at other games from the manga that haven't made it into the show yet. I'm not sure if the Joker card is one final game or a bunch of games, but hear me out. Let's start with the first scene from the teaser. People running from flaming arrows. This is 3 of clubs from the manga. Now, I know Netflix already showed this card before with the Dead or Alive game, the first game Arisu faced. But could they be changing things up? Anyway, 3 of clubs in the manga is called Good Fortune, Bad Fortune, and it takes place during a festival. So in the game, each player draws a paper fortune, and each fortune has a luck rating that decides how hard their question is. The answers are numbers, and if a player gets it wrong, flaming arrows rain down, 1 for each number they're off from the correct answer. The game clears when every player has drawn a fortune, but if someone hasn't drawn one by the time all the lanterns go out, or if everyone dies, it's game over. There's no player limit, and the game lasts until all the lanterns go out. Next scene from the trailer, we see Arisu on a train in the trailer. This is definitely 2 of Hearts. In the manga, this game took place at a train yard. Each train has 4 carriages, and only 1 player can board each train. One of the carriages is filled with lethal gas, and if you enter without oxygen, game over. Players get a gas mask and 3 air cylinders, each lasting 5 minutes. The catch? Every time they enter a carriage, the next door won't open for 5 minutes, forcing them to use up their oxygen. At some point, they'll have to go into one carriage without a mask and hope it's not the poison one. The game clears if they make it through all 4 carriages. No time limit, just pure survival. That's all we got from the trailer. But there are still some games from the manga that haven't shown up yet, like 9 of Hearts, aka Earth Invasion, from Alice in Borderland Retry. The game has 6 rounds, each lasting 10 minutes. At the end of each round, aliens invade, and players must hide in a refuge pod. If you don't make it, game over. To enter a pod, you need a life card from another player's phone. Everyone has 7 phones, each with 6 life cards and 1 death card. You can send cards, but you won't know who gave them. A death card cancels a life card, and if you don't get a valid one, you're out. To win, all cards must be used before the end, and no violence or sneaky pod jumping. It's against the rules. This game really forces players to choose who survives. Now let's talk about 3 of Spades, which takes place in an amusement park. The goal? Reach the exit without getting caught by the mascots. Sounds simple, right? Well, not really, because these mascots are armed with crossbows. If all players get taken out, it's game over. But if even one makes it to the exit, it's game clear. No player limit, and the time limit? Unknown. Next up, we've got 6 of Diamonds, a high-stakes game of blackjack, but with a deadly twist. This one takes place in a restaurant, and only 5 players can participate. Everyone starts with a noose around their neck and chips equal to their remaining visa hours. Standard blackjack rules apply. Get as close to 21 as possible without busting. If the dealer runs out of cards, a new dealer takes over. The catch? If your chips hit 0, it's game over. And if more than 1 player is still alive after an hour, everyone loses. Cheating? You'll face judgment, literally. Other players can vote to shoot you, but only once per player. The only way to win? Be the last one standing. Next is 4 of Hearts, a game set in an office building where 5 players enter a window cleaning lift. You start on the 10th floor and answer questions with majority or minority opinions. Picking the majority correctly moves you up 1 floor, while picking the minority correctly moves you up 2 floors. If you're wrong with the majority, the lift drops 1 floor and you get shot. Wrong with the minority? Game over. You can also trick other players into choosing the wrong answer for a 5-floor bonus. The goal is to reach the 20th floor, but if you hit the ground floor, you're out. And that's probably everything so far. Let me know in the comments what games you're most excited to see. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.